Okay, so this one's an assortment of dishes, and I'll run you through this route. This is one that you can really wing, but this will make it a lot easier if you're having any difficulties at all. The first thing we want to do is we want to drop this tower. The easiest way to drop the tower is to just break the supports on one side. So you can see here where I've cut these supports, I've cut out this middle section, and ignore this bottom bit because that was done afterwards, but I cut them just above the top point here where my cursor is, and just above the top point of here, and then I split the beam that sits in the middle and it will fall down automatically. If it doesn't fall down as well as this, you can cut the white beams when it falls a little bit higher, and that will cause the same effect. What you're ultimately trying to do is to make it fall into this building or as close as possible. So that's the first bit of preparation that you want to do. In this room here, you want to watch out for any of these. If they get shot, it'll cause a massive problem, but that's why we're going to start with this. So this one is the first target that we'll hack. Second one is right here on the wall. Yeah, customize the wall by gently blowing a massive hole through it to here, and gently customize this warehouse. Just as a quick thought, can you? No, you can't blow the floor up in here. I didn't think you could. So you'll want to go down here and grab this one. I'm sure you could mess around with a whole bunch of optimizations for it, but as it's not timed, I really don't see the point. Gently and tenderly blow a hole through this. Repeat similar with this guy over here. Just break the glass of this side and break the glass here, otherwise you won't be able to grab this target. So now what we've done basically, if I've gone a bit fast there, is we've dropped this into here, so we've got two objectives to grab. The helicopter will show up, we can run straight through into the hole we've made here, straight back up through the hole we've made here, hole we made there and to here, and we can hack this one. If the glass is causing any issues with getting shot, you can shoot this off the wall, grab it and jump it through here. You might also want to break the wall a little bit lower down there so that you don't get clipped. Up here there is the dish on the outside, so shoot down, don't shoot in the direction of it because you'll knock it off and trigger the alarm. All you need is to be able to see the hack target bit. So we've gone up to the top floor of here and we've got that. That is explosive, so it's totally up to you if you want to get rid of that in the first place. You're not going to get shot here if you follow this method. Going through here, I've just made a small doorway with a bomb there. Probably, if I'm being honest with you, we wanted that doorway to be here. Off we pop, and that means we can not jump out like that. We can jump out here, another hole through this part, another hole through here, another hole through here, and we're actually back at where we started. We've gone along the bottom. You're going to want to jump straight off and use your shotgun to blow some holes through here, where you'll then be able to run through. It just gets a bit of the heat off your back. Single shot through the doorway means you can stand in here and hack the target safely. Following that, you're going to want to blow a small hole through there. This gives you this cover. You can run up the stairs and go through the top, however I think it's better to run along the bottom. If you really want to, you can do this and you can blow yourself a reasonably safe hole through there and under the stairs and go up. So that's one option. And then again, we've shotgunned this hole through the wall on this edge, so you can hack your target from inside. You can take a bit of heat through these windows here where they've been broken, and sometimes it might shoot you with a rocket, but you won't. You'll be alright. You'll be blowing a hole through this wall, and this gives us a nice cover of this walkway. And then we can run along here where we've dropped a hole through this wooden like plank section, and also a small hole through here which takes us down to, I'm going to get rid of that, which takes us down to this target. Now this one gives you a couple of options with what you can do here. You can omit to do this one, and when I show you the route, I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to do this slightly differently. You can do this and come back up. It involves a little bit of waiting while the helicopter kind of clears its direction. Either way, if you don't bother doing that, you can run straight out of here, straight up, and go straight into this building. I'll show you both runs at the end anyway. Straight through this wall, and again knock this out and we can hack the target. Now you can remove this section of the wall, which allows you to, oh of course you're on fire. Why wouldn't you be? Just interrupting. Right, We blow a hole through this. Ay, ay, ay. And if you've already done this one, you can ping straight over to the boat. If you haven't, you can just drop yourself down, go in there, collect that objective, and then you can go when the heat is off a little bit. Okay, so we're going to head back to the start and we're going to get inside this building, and this is the one that we're going to begin with. So we are right here in this section. Let's give it a go. The helicopter shows up as soon as you hack the first any objective or damage one. Straight out the back of here. No time to really track us. It does seem to hone in on the direction that you are intending to go, so whether or not it automatically hovers to the next nearest target is debatable, but it shouldn't make much of an issue here. So straight through these holes, and we go straight out the back. And again, if you're struggling with this one and he's like above here and he's giving you a bit of grief, you can take it off the wall and pull it in, and you don't have to absolutely yeet it like I am. You can take these steady and run back and forth to throw him off. Okay, so jumped better that time through this hole, through this hole, through our little tunnel. As you can see, his light's kind of already pointing this way. Whether or not he's actually reaching it, or if he's just following me, I don't know. Alright, so I think on this one we'll go along the bottom. I don't think we have much to worry about, to be honest, because we're going so quick, but we'll go along the bottom. It does throw him off to the other side, maybe. Come on. There we are. And then we're nicely covered here. Now, at this point I can jump down. I'm going to... Oh no, I can't quick save. I was going to quick save and show you both. I'll just re-edit this. So we're going to go up, straight through here, and grab the second to last one. Two options now: go back down the stairs to get out, or just jump straight through the window, which is going to hurt you, but like you get your health back, so why bother, right? And this is probably the best route. Go through here, and at the end of that one I blew this wall up just to make it a lot easier. You can run along the side, but that just makes it trivial. Okay, and that's it. I don't even take a single hit from the helicopter. It just can't even test me. But that route's definitely the easiest way to do it. I'm sure there's a speed run in there, but as I've mentioned before, it ain't gonna happen. So probably as a setup, the reason it says 13 minutes there is because I've been messing around for a while on this. It's probably going to take you 5-10 minutes max to set up and complete it. So hope that one helps, and then you've completed Assortment of Dishes and got all the optional objectives and not even got shot. So as I said, I'll show you the other route. There's no helicopter chasing me at the moment. I just thought I'd show you the route. You can just drop down here. It seems a bit unnecessary because you go back up and then you can hack that target. When you do go back up, you might find the helicopter hovering here, and if you backtrack against the helicopter, it can give you a bit of grief. So unless you're really struggling, I probably wouldn't bother to use this route. You can also, once you've got this dish here, if you're having a lot of trouble getting out of there, you can use this to jump back down, and it gives you a little bit more breathing space. But again, there's loads of options you can use on this one. It's just the ending can be a little bit tricky just because you've got to cover this bit of ground here, and I really wish you could shoot this fella down because it would be brilliant if you could.